Hey pals and gals out there in YouTube land, this is Pat
And I'm Heidi.
from Rain Country Homestead,
God
and
is
God is
good
good
all
the
the time.
And so we wanted to talk about 5 ways to save on groceries.
Groceries on food and stuff.
Yes, now what do we have here, Mama? Can I read your
He
writing?
can't read my writing. One of the first thing I have was to make the most of leftovers.
Right, and that's what that says.
That's what that says.
A lot of times if she cooks, she'll cook, for the two of us. And if she's got something like if we have steaks or something like that, where the package might be a little bit bigger or larger,
Or usually I just intentionally cook several.
she'll cook, while she's got the grill going or something like that.
Yep.
Got that hot, and we'll cook more than we eat, but we have plans on making meals.
Right.
And I think she has making the most of her meals or something like that.
Making the most of leftovers. I have a whole playlist of how you can take, mostly it's based on leftover meat. So if you roast a whole chicken one day, eat on that, and then
Right.
what you can do with the chicken, you can make, 3, 4, even 5 more meals out of it. Different meals.
Right, we can
And
eat
so-
on a chicken for a whole week,
or longer. So I'll go ahead and link to the playlist up here so you can check it out because it's chicken, it's venison, there's beef, roast, fish, just the ways you can use different leftover meats to make whole new meals, and then even those meals you could probably eat on for a couple of nights.
Right.
Like if you make example like a tuna noodle casserole out of some leftover salmon or steelhead, that might be big enough to eat on for a couple of nights. But you can also freeze your meals. Now, when Mr. Rain was working outside the home, some of you may remember a video I did quite a while back showing how I used to make lunches out of leftovers using the snap lock containers. So I would, like if I made spaghetti or lasagna or whatever it was, burritos, then I would intentionally make enough that I could fill up several of those containers and then put them in the freezer, and they were just the right size for him for lunch. And so that saved on food that way because he didn't have to buy lunch. He already had it. He just needed to have a way to heat it up while he was at work, and there we go.
Sure.
Okay, and then point number 2, and this one should be pretty obvious, is obviously growing your own food. So as much as you can, not just growing, we're not just talking about vegetables, but if you have the ability to have cattle and things like that to get your own meat from, that's great, or chickens.
Well, we have a wide variety of viewers out there. Have people who live in the middle of the city and have a 1-bedroom apartment, and to people that have 40-acre ranches that watch us, and
Right.
people all over the world.
Yeah, so the point is no matter how small your place is or how big, I mean, we know people that live in like you said, 1-bedroom apartment, and they're growing strawberries and herbs and a few little vegetables, and every little bit counts. And
That's
I do
one
have,
less- oh, sorry.
yeah, and I do have a video out there I recently did about how to get started, especially if you're looking at small space gardening, because we're only on a third of an acre in a neighborhood, and the only reason our lot's even that big is because we're on a corner lot, and a lot of it's taken up with our 2,400 square foot house, 1,200 square foot shop, and then some other outbuildings, and so we don't have a whole lot of gardening area, but we're making the most out of it.
Right.
And we got over 100 pounds of potatoes. I haven't weighed everything, but I did weigh our potatoes this year, and we got well over 100.
We got about 5,266 pounds of zucchini.
Or it seems like it. It's just
Not really, but
stopping.
well, we got zucchinis coming out our ears.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I've been trying to find, and tomatillos.
Oh yeah.
Good.
But anyways, we grow your own food. There's a lot of things that you can
Yep.
grow, whether it's container gardening, make the most of your space, grow what you can. If you can just grow a handful of strawberries on your deck in your 1-bedroom apartment, well then
Windowsill.
that's just one handful less that you have to buy from the store. So
Right. Every little bit counts, and it helps you save, and you're getting healthier
right,
food.
and you can do it.
You can. The next one is, what about coupons and sales?
Oh yes. Everybody's calling you on the cell phone. Everybody's pumping commercials on the television set. You see it on billboards. buy this, buy it right now, and no payments until 2023 or whatever it is, and um, just be careful of not getting wrapped up in some of that stuff. Or you open up the paper and you can buy 2 for 99 or whatever, and something that looks really appealing to you, and you might not have purchased otherwise until you actually seen the ad, and then when you see the ad, oh, it's on sale, then it prompts you to try to go to buy that. Well, you save a lot more money if you don't buy it.
Yeah.
Coupons are okay, sales are great, but if you don't generally buy that item, maybe ask yourself or second check yourself, is that on my regular shopping list? Is that something that I regularly buy on a daily basis? If not, it might be a frivolous item, and teach their own. If you like sales and you like coupons, more power to you. I mean, a lot of people save a lot of money by going that route, if indeed that's normally what they buy.
Right.
But Heidi and I, over the years, have really pared down our purchasing at the store. We try to grow everything that we eat here at home, and we've saved a lot of money by not falling into the whole sales pitch of coupons and flyers and different things like that.
So obviously, if it's stuff that you do buy at the store, for us, I'll still buy cheddar cheese, or we're back to having to buy milk at the store again. Preferably, I like to try to find them when they go on sale. When they go on sale, I try to stock up on these things. Milk can always be frozen. Things like that. Chickens, like the whole organic chickens. When the organic chickens are on sale, that's usually when they're marked down 2 times a week, and I try to hit the store on that day of the week where I know they're going to be marked down $2, and then maybe buy 2, 3, or 4 of them. I wanted to go back to talking a little bit more about the coupons, like Mr. Rain said, is that typically it's really rare that I ever see coupons for anything that I would actually buy when it comes to groceries. Typically they're for things I would never buy, like convenience foods, things like that, unless they're an actual store coupon and not the other kind of coupons. Sometimes there's a few of those that might be something I would normally buy anyway. But I think a lot of people can get too hung up on coupons and go, oh, well, I'm saving $1 when I buy this. Well, what are you buying? Is that something that is a convenience food, or something that you could, even if it's a laundry detergent, can you make that laundry detergent for much less at home? And so how much are you really saving by using those coupons? So think about those kind of things when you're doing that. I mean, we have this whole series, this 5 ways to save, and I've got videos showing you how to make your own laundry detergent and tooth powder and things like that. And that's going to be the more frugal way to go and save on your groceries than to use a coupon to buy a ready-made product. And so that's why I say really watch the coupons, because typically you're spending more than you really need to when it's something you could probably do yourself anyway.
We don't want to come across like somebody's way is better than the other person's way, or anything like that. We just want to come across as, if you're interested in this type of lifestyle, these are some ways that you can really shave money off of your bill.
Yeah, so it's we're just trying to help get you on that road to being more frugal. And if you're like us, you're looking at a way that you can just work from home. Neither one of us work outside the home anymore. So this is one of the ways we're able to make it work, where we have power over our own lives. We don't have to work for the man, and we're, and that is, really, if that's what you're looking for, is a more, being able to do it all from home. You do have to find ways to cut back and save and do things for yourself. And being frugal, I mean, is going to be a really important step if you're looking for that kind of lifestyle. So this is just our ways to kind of help get you on that road. So to our next point was buy in bulk.
Oh yes, a lot of these things tie together. So when you're going to the store, you're looking at the flyer. A lot of times you're going to have those case sales. You're going to see cheese on sale or milk on sale. Some of those different deals out there. that's when you buy in bulk. So that sustains you over until the next sale comes along or the next coupon comes
Right.
along. We're not against coupons. We're not against sales, but we are. We try to stave off our purchasing until those things are on sale.
Right.
We don't buy things on sale just because, oh, that's on sale. We look for specific items that go on
And wait
sale
for them to go on
and
sale.
wait for them to
Yeah.
go on sale,
Like
and
the-
then we buy in bulk,
Right.
and to hopefully make it to the next sale.
And I like the Honeyville grains that I like to buy. It's about the only thing I buy from Honeyville these days now are their grains. Because the only place I can find the organic whole white wheat berries, and they're a pretty good price there already. And then I'll wait until they have a sale on their grains, and then buy another 50-pound bag. Now they just had another sale, but I've got so much stored up right now that I don't need to buy them, so I'll wait until the next sale before I do another bag.
Right.
But that's just how we do it. I don't, so I don't have to buy them all the time. I just buy them when they're on sale. And we talk about the whole, buying, preserving and ways that food storage can save you in one of our other previous 5 ways to save video, and I'll go ahead and link to that one particular right up here. But also don't forget to check out our whole playlist on 5 ways to save, because and there's more videos coming, people. We got quite a few lined up here and a lot going into the playlist. So yes, buying in bulk is going to be a big way that you can save money on your groceries, and shopping those things when they're marked down. Obviously, you're going to have to look at how much storage you have and figure out how to work that out. There's to make it fit into, if you have a small space, and you also have to consider, how many people there are, not buy too much if it's something that's going to spoil, such as milk. Like I say, milk, you can always freeze it. There's different ways that you can preserve it. And we do get the organic Valley milk when we have to buy it. So it is more expensive, but it's worth it to us than buying the cheap milk. So definitely try to find it when it's on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the last point.
And some people don't think about this one. It's a very valuable old school way of doing things, and that is to barter.
Right.
People years ago didn't have a whole lot of cash, so they would have a skill, or they would have livestock, or they'd have a specific specialty, and people would barter back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And why can't we do that today? You can barter milk for eggs, or you can barter milk and eggs for some sort of a skill that you have. If you're a handyman or something of that nature, consider, Heidi sews and does different crafts and different things. I do some woodworking and whatnot. Consider bartering for food. You might be surprised what you can get a half a cow for.
Right. So, and we've done that, like you said, we've done that a lot. Like, we were getting goat milk for about 1.5 years from a friend of ours, and some of that was, I would give her some skin cream and some homemade soaps, and we, and just spend time together.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that too was that was her way of contributing to us, because she really enjoyed watching our YouTube videos as well. And so that was one way I bartered. Before that, I was able to get goat milk from another lady who used to have her daughters in my ballet classes. And so I would teach her kids basically for free, and I would get some milk. And that was really cool.
Right.
So there's, and through the years, we've bartered for all kinds of different things doing this, whether it be teaching, dance or martial arts, or maybe some of our produce or homemade items, and it's worked really good for us, and it can really save you to do that. So just look at what you have, what you're able to do. Maybe you can't grow produce. For example, another thing is, one year, for whatever reason, my zucchini, even though zucchini typically does great here, one year it just didn't really do good at all. So I was able to barter with other things I grow to get zucchini, trading herbs or starts or even seeds. Lots of things you can do to barter for groceries.
Right.
And save yourself money, and you're helping each other out, the other person
Exactly.
as well. So
And
it's just a great win-win.
When you barter for food, usually it's going to be organic, homegrown,
Right.
good stuff.
Right.
So it's a win-win situation when it comes
really,
to that.
really is. It really is.
And I don't know if I'm just painting outside the lines here, but whenever you have skills or anything like that, you can barter your skills for firewood, or any of those other tangible items that you might need around your place.
Right.
So you don't necessarily have to, fork out money in order to buy goods and services. You can trade.
Right.
You know.
That was the old school way of doing it.
Mhm.
All right, well, we hope you're enjoying our series on 5 ways to save. And again, at the end of this video, I will link to the playlist of 5 ways to save so you can check out the other videos you got. And don't forget to bookmark it because there'll be more coming. So, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new.
Thanks for watching.
Take care.
God bless.